Let's talk about Google Forms. You can use Google Forms to create surveys and also quizzes. Google Forms are entirely free to use. You only need a free Google account. Without further talking, let's get started. First of all, open your browser and in the address bar type forms.google.com and press enter. It should go to the Google Forms webpage. This is what the Google Forms website looks like. Here you can see your recent projects. I have one recent project. Here you can see some templates. To get more templates, you can use this template gallery button. It shows some templates to use. To use a template, you need to click on it. It will open the template. Now you can start to customize it. In this video, I'm not going to use a template. Instead, I'm creating a new form. For that, click on this Forms icon. As you can see, our recent forms have been updated. Use these three dots to rename, delete, or open this in another tab. In this case, I don't want this template, so I'm deleting it. Now let's create a blank project. This is what your blank form looks like. By default, you are in the Questions tab. Let's talk about other tabs in a while. In this video, I'm creating a viewer satisfaction survey as an example. Also, you can answer that. Use the link in my description. There might be some additional questions also. First of all, let's rename the project title. For that, click here and type what you want. Also, you can edit the text. You can add a description also if you want. I'm skipping that part. Also, you can rename your project by clicking here. It automatically changes the project name to your project title. If you want, you can customize it as well. Now let's add questions for our form. Click on Untitled Questions and type your question. On the right side, you can see a drop-down menu. Click on it. It shows all the answering methods such as checkbox, file upload, and drop-down. You can select any one according to your questions. In this case, I can use a paragraph or short answer. But a short answer is the best choice for my question. Now our first question is created. Let's see the preview. You can use this I button to see the preview. As you can see, our question is successfully added to our form. If this question is more important, you can make this question a required question by using this. In the preview, you can see a star icon near the question. It indicates this question is a required one. To add another question, use this plus sign in the floating menu. Now you can type the question. If you want to delete a question, simply click on this bin icon. This isn't a required question, because of that I'm removing it. Let's add another question. My question is, are you subscribed to Desynologhy? It will show some suggestions here according to multiple choices. If you want, you can change multiple choices. In this case, multiple choice is the best type. To add these suggestions, you can click on Add All button. In this case, I don't want maybe. You can remove an option using this X icon. Click on these 6 dots and drag them to change the order of options. You can import a question by using this button. It will show all the forms you currently have. I'm using this form called Survey. On the right side, you can see all the questions in that form. You can select it by simply clicking on it and pressing the Import button. As you can see, our question is added instantly to our form. I'm turning the required button on this question. To change the question, click on the 6 dots on top and drag it to the place. Let's see our preview. As you can see, there is a required question also. Let's answer the questions. For this, you can click on yes or no. Let's add a section. For that, click on this icon in the floating menu. It created a new section. I have a total of 2 sections now. This is the second section. You can change the section title. In this case, I rename it as Subscribed Viewers. Let's see the preview. As you can see, there is the next button. Let's click it. As you can see, there is a new section with Subscribed Viewer title. Let's add some questions also. Let's see the preview. Choose yes, and press next. As you can see, the questions are added to the second section. Now let's see it when I press no. As you can see, it also shows the subscribed viewer section. I need this survey in this structure. If the viewer pressed the yes option, it shows a new section. When another viewer clicked on no option, it shows another section. Now let's do that. Let's find the question that logic wants to work. Click on the 3 dots and click on Go to Section based on the answer. Here you can see some drop-downs. You can select a specific section for a specific option. Here you can see our second section. For now, let's add the Submit form to the no option. Now let's see the preview. Let's choose yes and see. It shows the subscribed viewer section. Let's go back and select no. Okay, now our logic is working well. Let's add a rating option. For that, add a new question and choose the linear scale method. It automatically recommended for me. You can choose the starting and the ending value. Also, you can change the labels also. Let's make this question a required one. Now let's see the preview. As you can see, now there is a question to rate us. Now you can add your ratings by clicking on a dot. Now let's create our third section for unsubscribed viewers. Now link that section to the No option. Now let's see the preview. As you can see now, our third section is working as we planned. Sometimes you need to get files from others. For that, let's create a new question and switch it to File Upload. Now you can see this dialog. Now let's press Continue. Now you can add your question. You can allow specific file types. Also, you can change the file number and the file size. In this case, I don't want it. If you want to add an image, press this icon on the floating menu. It will show some image importing options. You can upload an image for your device. Webcam, URL, Google Drive Photos, or Google Images. Let's use Google Images and search for a cat. To add an image, simply click on it and press Insert. You can add an image title. You can use this feature to ask questions from this image. Also, you can link a YouTube video for this form. For that, click on this video icon. You can directly search on YouTube or use a link. I'm adding some more questions to this form. Let's use the quiz option. Go to Settings and turn on this option. Down you can see some options that you can change. Once you turn on that option, go to the Question tab. Select your question and now you can see a new option called Answer Key. As you can see, there are so many options to choose from. You can add points and correct answers also. Also, you can give answer feedback. When you've finished your editing, you can simply press the Done button. Imagine Jake is my correct answer. And click on this box. Add feedback if you want. And press the Done button. In this case, I don't need a quiz. Let's customize our form. For that, click on this palette icon. In right, you can see some options. You can choose any font you want. You can add a header image. It should show some images. Also, you can upload your own file. It automatically changed the color theme according to the image. Also, you can add whatever color you want. Let's see the preview. Also, you got so many settings options to customize your form. Under the Responses tab, you can find a useful option called Confirmation Message. You can customize that message as you want. I already added a message. Let's answer our form. After submitting, you can see the confirmation message that we added previously. Now let's go to the Editing tab. In the Response tab, you can see an icon. Let's check it. Here you can find all the data you got from your clients. Here we have one response that we added previously. Also, you also got some more advanced features. You can see more options by clicking on these dots. By clicking on this button, you can get your data as a spreadsheet. To delete your response, click on these dots and press the Delete All Responses button. On top, you can see a button called Accepting Responses. Imagine you published your form, you need to add some quick changes, but you don't want to get any responses. Click on this button. It will not accept all the responses until you turn it on again. To share your form, click on the Share button on the right side. In the pop-up, you can find your sharing options. The first one is using emails. The second one is using a URL. The third one is embedding to your website. Also, you can get a shortened URL by clicking on this button. And that's it for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you watch this video until the end, you need to watch this video about Google Chrome shortcuts. It might help you to increase your productivity. I'll catch you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and join my survey. Bye.